What's up everybody, VHE Tutor here, and today I'm going to show you how to use a keycard to unlock a door. You'll walk up to the door and you'll press the button and it won't work, you'll get the keycard, and then the door will be unlocked. So I'm in my test map here, well, more like a tutorial map here. I've already built a door and stuff to this freezer room, so I'm just going to work off that to kind of save some time. So I'm just going to show you the basic scripting that it requires. It's pretty simple. You just need your door, you need a button, and then you'll need the key card and the multisource. And the multisource is the key here. So what the multisource is going to do, it acts as the lock unlock state. The button's master, when I create the button, the master will set to the multisource. And then the key card that we're going to place here, we'll set that to target the multi-source, which is going to trigger the multi-source to be on. And when you go to use the button will see that the multi-source is on or has been triggered, and it'll let you through. So let's get started. I'm just going to start by pressing Control T, clicking my button, Control T or Tools tied to Entity. We're going to go Func Button. Now, we don't need a name for it, but we do want to target the door here. So the door is a two-piece. And because the door is like multi-pieced, yeah, there's multiple pieces to make up the one door. I tied an origin to it. It's not visible in game, and it allows you to make the door the whole width. Otherwise, if you don't have the origin, it's going to mess up your door opening length and stuff. So I've named these Frost DR. The tutorial isn't about how to create the door really, it's more about the locking and unlocking. So just wanted to show you that real quick. So we're going to target Frost DR. And then I've already timed it, so the delay before we reset it, before you can press it again, I'm going to go 7 seconds. And we're going to set the master to the multi-source. We're going to call it source underscore key card, excuse me. And then we're going to check this don't move button. And we'll also set some sounds. Let's go key card sound when you press it. And when it's locked, we'll set it to buzz. And when it's unlocked, we'll set it to access granted. Those are probably some good sounds. So that's all that's required for the button. It's always good to use one of these animated textures. Animated textures start with +0, and the animated textures will automatically switch to and from the used, unused state, which is good feedback for the player. So we got our button. I'm going to drop down a key card here. Oh, already on item security. Perfect. I'm going to drop that in there. We don't really need to set much here. It doesn't even need a name. But why don't we target... Well, actually, we'll make a multi-manager because it's good to know when the player picked up the button. So we'll make a little sound. So we'll go mm underscore keycard. It's going to target the keycard multi-manager. And what that is going to target is just a quick sound and the multi-source. So let's get the multi-source in real quick. Multi-source. Let's put it over by our button. Bring that out of the wall, put it up just a little bit. So this source underscore keycard, and we don't even need it to target anything either. We just need it to be here to be triggered. And so we'll make sure the master is source keycard. The name is source keycard. And when we pick up the security card, it's going to target underscore keycard. So let's create that real quick. Multi-manager. Monster maker. Multi-manager. Bring that out of the ground. All right, let's call it underscore key card. And then we'll add a new value. This target, the key is going to be source key card. 0 for instantaneous. And then let's put down an ambient generic, which is going to be our sound that plays when we pick up the key card. Turn off smart edit. We'll go key card sound. Go small radius. Start silent. Wave name. I think it's. I'm gonna think. Doors. No. Where is... Might be common? I think it might be common. Or buttons? Maybe the bell? Yeah, that's what we want. Perfect. Doesn't need to be too loud. We'll go 6. Call that keycard underscore SND. So we'll add a new one, keycard underscore SND. We'll make that 0. And if you really wanted, you could do like a game text or something to tell the player you picked up a keycard, something like that. So I think we've got everything. We've got our spawn point here. I'm just gonna double check. So we got our button that is targeting Frost Door. Yep. The master is the source keycard. Source keycard is the name. And when we pick up the security, it's going to target mm underscore keycard. We got mm underscore keycard here, which is targeting the multi-source and the sound, keycard sound. I think that's it. It's not a hard process to create. And I mean, you can, be more creative with where you place it and stuff. This map is kind of just here for me to like kind of work off of. So let's give it the old compile. All right, let's go in game. Let's go to the map. All right, let's give this a try. It's not letting us in. Pick up the key card, we get the little sound, press the door, and we're in. Lovely. Yeah, it's not too hard. And we see the animation just came back. It goes to and from. And one thing that you're going to want to do is also place a button inside here. So the player can get it out while they're in. That one doesn't need the multi-source or anything because, this is locked from the outside. When you're inside, you want to be able to get out at all times. So we don't need to hide that behind a multi-source or anything. So, really what's happening is it's not that the door is locked or anything, but the door has a name. And whenever the door has a name, it has to be triggered by a button or an entity or something else. You can't walk up to the door and open it if it has a name. So basically, we're locking the button, honestly, which makes sense because this is like a keycard reader, and if you don't have the keycard, you can't activate the button. So pretty simple setup. Not really too much more to go over. I just got the button in here. Just does the same thing, targets the door. It's got the delay. This one I set to 7.5, but whatever. Yeah, not too much to say on that. Pretty simple, and it helps give your maps a little bit of more creativity. Something for the player to go, oh, like a puzzle, if you will. Keycards were never officially used in Half-Life, but they are in the game, and modders and mappers alike have used them extensively in their maps, and I think it's a fun little feature to add. It's really simple, so enjoy your locked and unlocked buttons with keycards, and I mean, you can kind of do that with anything. Multi-sources can be used extensively, but that's the simple setup. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.